Well, the players here at the Estadio Santiago Bernabeu are going to have the sun shining down on them. They'll be looking forward to that, no doubt. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined for expert analysis by Sue Smith. And this is the day when everyone starts on the same level. The first match of the new campaign. It's Real Madrid versus opportunity here. And the keeper really reacts it brilliantly.
Well, I thought that had to be a goal, but the keeper pulls off a tremendous save. It's cat-like reflexes.
Federico Valverde. Mendy has it. Promising looking ball. Good looking pass. Oh, excellent goalkeeping. Now, how about the short corner? They were onto something there.
Well, they managed to snuff that out quickly, didn't they?
Carvajal. Oh, good idea. Mbappe. And Bellingham. Deftly defended. Lamine Yamal. An exciting talent who has everything a forward needs to be successful. What are you expecting to see from Mbappe?
Oh, they're in on goal here.
Time and space for Rashford. And just off the mark with that effort. Rather unfortunate.
It is, and he makes it look so easy, and it's not. It's a great technique. Catches it nice, but he just can't quite find the target.
Might take the lead. In it goes. An early goal. No wonder they're celebrating. Rafinha. On to De Jong. It did look on for them, but not to be. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Oh, that's an interesting pass. Annoyingly, there it breaks down. Gorgeous pass from Rashford. And quick thinking defensively. Jude Bellingham. Excellent vision. Mbappe. And it's in! Real Madrid firmly in charge here. Frankie de Jong. Now with Rashford. Magnificent defending.
That was a big chance. Probably should have done better, in my opinion.
Vinicius Junior. Well, the defenders know they need to get tighter. Can't really allow runs like that. Pedri. Oh, big chance. And the ball is loose. And that is a moment he would dearly love to have back.
Yeah, this is poor. He's got to at least hit the target. He just lacks that composure needed in front of goal.
Vinicius Junior. So plenty of forward momentum from Real Madrid here. Rafinha. Rashford unable to hold it. Oh, to trim back the lead. Well, the keeper wanted to take it cleanly and did. Chouameni. So a corner kick conceded. That's to go short. We saw the situation developing. Vinicius Junior. And possibilities here. Oh, it might be. And it goes! The lead just gets bigger. Surely they can't let this slip now. Cancelo. An effective challenge. Textbook example of how to cut it out. So on the cusp of half-time and Real Madrid well on top. Interested as always to get your take.
Yeah, what a first half we've seen there. It's always nice to see goals as well, isn't it? Being up by so many.
Oh, danger here soon. And the referee is given a penalty. And a red card to go with it.
Yeah, and he's been careless there. He deserved the red.
And the keeper denies them from the spot. Well, they weren't able to capitalise. Mbappe. Perhaps they can counter from here. Oh, in with a chance. Barcelona have been awarded the throw-in. Yamal. Smart defending. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. That's a good-looking ball. Another goal! The lead grows to 4 now. A rampant display. There will be 1 minute added on at the end. It's a neat move. Is it going to be? It must go in. And a goal this time. Applying the finishing touch. Just what the doctor ordered. Well, the ball moving again, and Real very much in charge of this one. Rodrigo. And Valverde. Real Madrid have given us away. And beyond the byline, goal kick then. High pressing and good high pressing. And what a vital save after a wobbly moment.
Yeah, that lapse could have been costly, but thankfully he was able to recover.
Pedri. And Barcelona showing good width here. That's not a bad ball. Well, the keeper had to intervene under a bit of pressure there. Not great distribution from the keeper.
Yeah, he just lost his concentration for a second there, didn't he?
Real chance. And the counter-attack looks on. And Bellingham. And a goal! That's his brace. They just can't keep him quiet. A glut of goals. 5-1 it is. Could be threatening. Oh, crucial interception. Mbappe. Precisely what they were looking for. Now he deserves to celebrate it. Timed it well. Throw in here. Well, a touch too heavy there. Well, they could break at pace. This could be troublesome. Oh, that's a solid piece of defending when it looked as though it might go wrong for them. Waited well. Rashford is through. Oh, what on earth has happened? He's missed it, and what a glorious chance it was.
Well, he has to finish that for me. So much of the goal to aim at, and he's not even hit the target. Really poor attempt.
Plenty of support here. Chance to finish. Goalkeeping right out of the top drawer.
Well, he certainly showed his class there with that save. You'd expect him to score from there, but he comes from nowhere to keep that out.
Good piece of defending.
Yeah, he does well there. Clears the ball out of any danger, and that's the main thing.
Well, a top-notch piece of defensive judgment. Well, the threat could be there. Oh, what an opportunity. Oh, excellent reflexes.
Yeah, denied what looked like a certain goal. That's brilliant awareness.
And the pass deftly cut out. Rafinha, chances on. A goal! That's two for him today. They simply can't stop him. No wonder he's celebrating. Rodrigo. Here's Carvajal. Bellingham. Aurelien Tchouameni. Really inventive stuff from Real here. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Well, maybe a good position from which to counter. Lovely weight. Just like that, they've... grabbed another one, and who's to say they're not going to come back again? Well, they get the ball moving, and Barca believing again. Jude Bellingham. Now with De Jong, ready to break perhaps. Well, it looks so promising, but it all comes to nothing.
Well, they've worked so hard to be in front here, and that's been recognised by the supporters. They just need to hold on now.
Sorry, Sue, a chance. Oh, and it goes! Now he has his hat-trick. A special moment for him. Jude Bellingham. Valverde. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. Incisive pass from Yamal. Can he finish? And that is really assured goalkeeping. Given away by Real Madrid. Danger building. Now Eder Militao. Carvajal. And Bellingham. Could be dangerous. Oh, I thought they were onto something there. Mbappe. Can he put it away? Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. Determined to keep moving. Could reduce the deficit. And in it goes. And you never know in this game. They might yet be able to level it. Well, there is going to be stoppage time, but only the 1 minute. And that is the end of the game. It goes into the books as a win for Real Madrid. What did you think? Excellent vision. Hello and welcome to a real monument of a football stadium. First opened back in 1929, the Estadio Benito Villamarin. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, ready to provide you with all the tactical talk, is Sue Smith. And with the game just moments away now, this really ought to be a superb watch. It's Real Betis against Atletico Madrid.
It's a pleasure to be here, anticipating a good game today and an atmosphere to match. Certainly been buzzing in here ahead of kick-off. Hopefully we're not disappointed.
Oh, wait a minute, Sue, a chance! There it is! A delightful start to this match. Just what they were hoping for. Lookman. Alex Baena. Molina. Baena. Atletico have given it away. Trying to connect. Griezmann's in behind. And a goal! An end-to-end game. And they weren't behind for long. Fornals. Anthony. And bursting forward. And Betis come away with it. And he's in an offside position. Anthony. Oh, that's a clever ball. Well, he's been ruled offside. David Hansko. Well, Betis. Will it be? And there is the goal to re-establish their advantage. Alex Baena. Now Griezmann. Well, he's given us away.
Yeah, spotted what was happening there, didn't he?
Nice weight on the pass. Can he deliver? And did just enough defensively. Opting for the short corner. Cuts in from the flank. reading of the situation. Alvarez. And it's the vision of Griezmann coming to the fore. And given away by Atletico. Plenty of support here. And it's opening up. And such an important piece of goalkeeping, doing everything in his power to keep his team alive.
Yeah, his reflexes are giving them a fighting chance here.
Well, let's get more details on the injury situation from our pitchside reporter, Jeff Shreves.
Physio saw it, he went right over on his ankle, but despite his concerns, he's carrying on. So, tough cookie, this
they
guy.
might score! And that's a decent bit of goalkeeping. Favouring the short one. Well, a touch too heavy there. Real chance. Tackle.
Oh, that looked like a great opportunity.
Well, full marks for getting past him. But stout defending when it mattered.
The hosts have had the better of the play in the last 15 minutes. They've created some really good openings too. If they can finish one of those chances, you can't see the opposition getting back into this.
Opportunity! And a goal! To increase their advantage. It's a 2-goal lead now. Juan Camilo Hernandez. Genuine chance. Oh, it might be. And danger still. Oh, chance taken. There is opportunism for you. But a disappointed goalkeeper. Marcos Llorente. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Fornals. And good anticipation. Fornals. Excellent vision. Splendid challenge that. Griezmann. Lookman. Showing good situational awareness. Fornals. Well, that one has promise. A bit wasteful from Atletico. Ezalzouli. Opportunity. In it goes! Such a complete performance. 4 in front now. Well, very effective play in possession. A disappointing end to the move. Juan Camilo Hernandez. This could be troublesome. Just needs to stay calm. Oh, there it is! It's one goal after another, and it speaks to the quality of that performance. And with that, the first half action comes to an end here at So the referee's whistle as the action is restarted. Well, gliding through. And perhaps Griezmann. Looked like a certain goal, but that's a great challenge.
Oh, he got stuck in there, didn't he?
Hector Bellerin. Threading it. Not finished now. And he's made it a brace for himself. The defender's just unable to stay with him. And he's having a field day. Intelligent defending. Ezalzouli. Now options are plenty. Quick break could be on. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Well, this could really help the cause. Griezmann! Well, I thought that was going to be his second goal of the game.
Yeah, he's certainly active out there, showing up in dangerous spots quite often now.
A real opening now. Still a chance. A goal! We're really being spoiled. This is attacking football at its finest. Still trying to get forward, Griezmann. And he's driving his team forward. Nicely timed tackle. Juan Camilo Hernandez. Oh, in with a chance. "30 minutes left for play. Trying to connect. He's through. Oh, in it goes! Now he has his hat-trick. A special moment for him. Maneuvering forward is Griezmann, but nothing comes of it. Possibilities for them to counter. Oh, bad place to lose it. Alvarez. And in the right position to read it. This looks interesting. Oh, it's on! Oh, fully stretched! Griezmann tasked with taking the corner. And beyond the byline, goal kick then. Sofian Amrabat. Juan Camilo Hernandez. Intercepted effortlessly. Opportunity it is. Alvarez, and he's broken free. Oh, monster intervention.
Oh, I thought they were in there. Brilliant awareness.
What was the chance they could get caught out on the break here? And given away by Atletico. Opportunity! Well, the pressure was on, but the keeper stepped up to deal with it. Nahuel Molina. Credit to them for winning back possession. Wonderfully weighted pass. Griezmann. Can he deliver? There it is! A fantastic goal, and no wonder he's off celebrating. Showing a good reading of the game. Baena. Now, options are plenty. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. Ready to break, perhaps? Really annoying for them. Couldn't take advantage. And he's through here. Sound piece of goalkeeping. Oh, it might be. Oh, a save right out of the top drawer. Super stop. And so into the final 5 minutes. Could be troublesome. Chance here. And that is offside. It is an Atletico substitution. Succeeded in winning it back. So a corner here. He's been influential today, but the manager decides to make a personnel switch at this point. A short one. Cornals. Decent position. What a genuine opportunity, but it was squandered. Goal kick.
Well, that looked good for a goal, didn't it? Surprised that didn't amount to anything.
And there goes the final whistle. And the home fans are going to be happy about this outcome.
Well, that was a dominant performance. They just couldn't live with him from an attacking perspective. Created lots of opportunities and some good finishes too. It was actually easy in the end.
Trying to connect. Kriez. Hello to you wherever you are. A warm welcome to one of the great football cities, Madrid, and a fine football venue, the Metropolitano. I'm Derek Ray, ready here in the commentary position, and alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfielder, Stuart Robson. And today could very well be the day when the title is clinched. It's Atletico Madrid against Paris Saint-Germain.
Well, I expect them to clinch the title today because they've been the best team so far. They play inventive and fluid football going forward, and they're good defensively. I can only see one outcome, really.
Looking for a hole in the defence. Alvarez. High quality defending. And here are the starters for Atletico.
Well, if they're going to play as a 4-4-2, they must make sure they stay compact out of possession and then stretch the pitch when they do have the ball. How they play in transition is going to be key today.
Might jump in front. They found the net. And who knows, it could be the goal that wins them the championship.
Well, it's theirs for the taking now. Will that be the defining moment?
And given away by Atletico. Fabian. Now with Neves. Dembele. Nicely timed tackle. Trying to open up the defence. The equaliser it is. So many twists and turns in this title race.
Well, there's an inquest going on, but it's about how they react now. They need to regroup and go again.
Koke. Plenty to like about this Atletico move. Well, disappointing end to the move. Dangerous ball. Can he put it away? Nice looking move this. Getting close to the keeper. Well, he's certainly not alone. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Danger building. He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge. Alvarez. And the angle wasn't all that favourable, but he didn't let that bother him, did he?
Well, really close, but were there better options?
And a timely intervention. Nice weight on the pass. Trying to connect. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Alvarez. And passing it through. Well, even marginally offside is still against the law.
Yeah, and he just needed to hold his run for a fraction longer, and he would have been in on goal.
Vitor Ferreira. Now, options are plenty. Can they forge ahead? Oh, not safe yet. It's a weighted pass. Llorente, a real opening now. And a goal it is to put them in front again. No less than they deserve. Gonzalo Ramos. Oh, that's an interesting pass. Nicely cut out.
Yeah, right place at the right time there. Good defending.
Koke. Dembele. And the through ball. Oh, there it is! A back and forth sort of match. Now they're level again. The lead lasted merely minutes. Koke. Really getting stuck in. Well, the threat could be there. Alexander Sørloth. Threads it nicely. Can be! And a goal this time! Applying the finishing touch. Just what the doctor ordered. Fabian. Neres. Dembele on the ball. And just like that, broken up.
Yeah, just stopped it in its tracks there.
A delicious piece of skill. Oh, they were in a decent position too. Gonzalo Ramos. Might work out. In it goes! To square the game! What a contest this is turning out to be! So, all even here. Who will take control in the second half? He's made a real difference, I must say, but the manager decides that this is the time to make a change. And he's broken free. Oh, he stopped it.
Well, I thought that would be a goal, but what a save. Great reactions.
Baena. Well, he's given us away. Attacking possibilities for PSG. Chance was building. Alvarez. Oh, useful ball. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. Oh, good vision. Oh, great challenge.
What a top-class tackle that was. Well, as you can hear, the fans think that should have been a penalty, but I'm not convinced.
It's a bit of a struggle for both sides to keep the ball right now. Plenty of support here. Counter-attacking chance. And he might be through here. Trying to chip it. He's done it! And that changes the title dynamic considerably.
Well, they're left with a mountain to climb now. We need to see a quick response.
Very alert defending to cut off the supply. "30 minutes to go then. Decent position for Atletico to find themselves in. This could square the game. Spot on with that tackle. Oh dear, up a dead end. It was promising. Could be a chance to break. Well, they have to pay attention. And it's there for him. Oh, a goal on this massively important day. And any thoughts of a title cruise have hit the rocks.
Well, who would have thought this? I just can't see any way back for them now.
Alex Baena. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. That's a good-looking pass. Danger averted for now. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Now, maybe room here for the counter-attack. And he's in. Well, got right behind it and crucially turned it out of the danger area. And the pass was off target. It'll be a throw.
Well, PSG are looking really good today. Just look how many chances they've created. And I sense there's still more to come here.
And that's expert defending. Oh, chance! And a goal! There he is at the double. They just can't subdue him. Alex Baena. Koke with it. Here's Alvarez. And ball back with PSG now. And space to run into. And the shot. And the keeper able to hold on to it. Over the touchline for what will be a PSG throw. Thoughtful play. A goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them. Not made it look routine, but read it well. Now perhaps they can counter from here. Well, annoyingly, nothing comes of it. Oh, he's left his marker for dead. Well, they pulled one back, but perhaps a bit too late in this contest. They haven't been at the races this evening. Zaire Emery. Well, there's a living, breathing example of positional sense. Baena. Can he put it away? And that is defending of the highest order.
Well, he really did get his team out of trouble there.
5 minutes to go. Good-looking pass. Big opportunity. Well, he didn't miss by an awful lot in the end.
Yeah, there was plenty of power, but not on target, I'm afraid.
Dembele. Well, nearing the end of this game, and unless something quite bizarre occurs, it looks as though the title issue...
Oh, can he finish this?
And there it is, a goal. But will it be purely a consolation at this stage of the proceedings? They haven't been at their best. So 1 minute of stoppage time, that's what the officials have said. Well, there we have it, the end of the game. An underwhelming performance today, and one that, at least for now, puts their title celebrations on ice.
Well, I thought they'd clinched the title here, but that just wasn't a good performance today. I still think they'll do it, but they'll need to play much better than this.
Well, no doubt about it. Ousmane Dembele certainly caught the eye. Interested to know what you made of him.
Well, he gave that back line a torrid time, didn't he? He was far too sharp for them, always looking to play on the shoulder, took his goals well too. Clearly the difference maker today.